So I got some basic bitch botanicals going on right now. You know, while everybody else is doing too much to every extreme and every other struggle, all you gotta do is go back to basics. So it occurred to me, got a little harvest, a very little harvest, because I'm actually not quite finished. Here's more here. That's callaloo. But what I wanted to show you about cut and come again leafy greens, you can literally, okay, since these are real, I let these get really full without having made a salad. They probably can make 2 salads now. But I harvested from one plant. You could actually take this whole plant and cut it off right here. And that's what people mean when they say give it a haircut. And you'll get more leaves to grow back that way. And you'll also grow leaves back if you do it this way. What I'm doing is, you can do it one at a time, or you can do it as I have. I grabbed 2 bunches of outside leaves. But in picking your first leaves, they probably won't be this big. But what you do is, I know this is simple, y'all, but there are some people that want to be introduced to gardening that are hesitant about starting because they feel like something should be automatically understood that might not be. And or they don't want to ask a question. Or if they ask a question, the person is too popular to take the time to come and answer. Sometimes it's narcissism, and sometimes it's they have too many people and comments to get to everyone. So that's why I'm here, y'all. People finding their purpose all over this world, and this is one of my very many. So yeah, she over there being like, you see, you ain't gonna harvest me neither. You ain't gonna harvest me? Yeah, I'm gonna harvest you too, girl. I want to show you the basics of this stuff. Now, just like for something like perpetual spinach or Swiss chard, just like you harvest the outer leaves, like so. Look at this, break right off. Come right off. Much like rhubarb or celery leaves or something like that. That one gave me struggle. So you pull those outer leaves off because, as you can see, as this one displays very well, after harvesting the outer leaves, the inner leaves, you continue to get more leaves from the center, and that is why I choose to harvest outer leaves. Again, if you cut this all off, gave it a haircut, these would still grow back. But again, I'm going to use the eldest leaves, lest they get older and go bitter, so that the newer leaves coming up will always be fresh and tasty and nutritious, because of course that's where it's sucking up all the nourishment from. But here, what I've taken so long to damn show you is how you just take one of the outer leaves of your lettuce. This is an outer leaf, and you get it at the base and tear it off. Now from me to you, I give these a good spray cleaning with the hose first. So to minimize bugs and soil, even though when I'm done, I'm going to dump the whole bunch, like that one, in a bowl of water like this one. So you can do those outer leaves one at a time if you have a large harvest and you just want to harvest as you use them. Or you can take the whole outer leaves, leave the center ones, like one here, and they'll still come off easily, like so. And this is just a quick rinse to get all the dirt and any excess dirt and bugs off, so that when you take it inside, you don't get it in your house. Y'all know I use this water again. Ain't nothing wrong with that water, girl. Waste not, want not, as my mother would say. I took my mother to a 5-star restaurant. Anyway, never mind. I'll tell y'all about that some other time. So I'm going to put these to the side because those are going to be juice and I want to keep them separate from everything. Harvesting verbena. So that's really what I primarily am here to show you. I'm going to scalp the verbena. That gets a little complicated for beginners. Don't feel no kind of way. Complicated for beginners. Let me just tell intermediate gardeners about this, because this is a good time to show you. You see how the front of this small raised bed is shaded and the back still has sun? I almost said I wish I had put the onions closer to the front because they don't need full sun, but the reality is they can still thrive in full sun, whereas peas prefer shade. So I did the right thing. I was going to have the pea vines climb up the evergreens, but between me and you, it's much easier to just pick the peas from the front of the raised bed as soon as I come out. And I will be picking peas more often than I would be harvesting onions. But I'm glad I just said that out of my mouth because I do need to harvest me some onions. Those are the last cucumbers. So you can see I harvested over here. All the largest of the callaloo are gone. I left these smaller ones to continue to grow. I hope y'all heard that. It was a blast. For whatever they're doing to fuck up our soil and water and shit. But yeah, I have these, the 2 green okra. I have 2 red okra. I actually have 3. There's one on the deck. And they're producing their first fruits. Actually, it looks like they're only going to produce 1 fruit. Yeah, child. But that too was an experiment. I need to get some of these nails and stuff out of here that the contractors left. I didn't expect them to pick them up necessarily. So that wasn't shade. There's too much other stuff to shade them about. Anyway, I'm going to this cage that was walking the cucumber is going to now walk more peas, more snow peas. And I showed you the rhubarb that came back. Yeah, she's back. She ain't playing no games with that man. She's like, girl, I told y'all to make sure y'all really want me. Don't just be telling me you love me if you don't mean it. Cause how crazy. I stalk you. Green basil. I don't know if I feel like it was meant to be opal, but it wasn't here for it. I don't know. And I have these 2 opal basils. I'm gonna take all those inside. Incidentally, I'm gonna go out front as well to see how those are coming along. I'll do that right now. Oh, no, I won't. Because I want to show you this. Y'all know I spray rinse the harvest first. Take all kinds of measures not to get bugs inside. This is a moringa tree, and this is a moringa tree that's clearly ready for some harvest. And so what you do is just take it at the node, take the branch at the node, and lean down on it, push down on it. It will snap right off. And fortunately, these leaves that we're going to eventually dry and use in our food are pretty secure on this branch right now. So we'll take these branches. You'll see where I've harvested other branches already full of new branches. It already has a small one ready to take its place. So I'll just lean down, pull down on that. It comes right off clean too. We have a small harvest of moringa. I'm gonna scalp these verbena because y'all know how all that goes. See? They all have little leaves ready to take their place already. Okay, quick look at everything. I watered this, harvested some onions. I have 3 spinach in there that I'll disperse in here appropriately as they continue to come up. My bell peppers have let me know that I bet not put them in these little planters next year because they're not here for it. That's cool. But if y'all would see how low and close they are coming these days. Doing a lot. Speak of the devil. Just made his turn. I scalp this moringa, except for I always leave the top leaves to help them absorb nutrients and energy to continue to grow. Let's get Spider-Man so he can lead y'all through this moringa with the new leaves coming in on the side there. There's the red okra. There is the tomato. Cutie pie in her TWA. Miss cilantro that did come up finally. I need to replant that oregano. I may pour that whole damn envelope of seed in here because I'm not getting any fresh oregano this year. And this is the first fresh cilantro. And Mr. just told me, a dude that used to work with him, and he asked about my garden because I be bonding with some of his friends on garden. And so he told him his cilantro is perennial. A former co-worker of his, y'all, that means we're in the same zone. Why is his cilantro perennial? I want some perennial cilantro. verbena or scalped. This one I chopped off and left 3 small branches for it to branch out, I guess. My collard, I was going to harvest these leaves. Whoa, 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 whoa. That was a huge, enormous bumblebee. Why you didn't show up for work on time? You were supposed to be here about a good 2-3 months ago. Don't show up now looking for a job, So anyway, B, no, he ain't want to work. Harvested some perpetual spinach for juicing. Harvested some salad greens. Since it's red leaf lettuce, is also green leaf. I'm gonna have a salad. There's a pea. There are 2 more peas. Here's another one here. Should have been another one come up here, but it's not. Another thing I'll do later is harvest the collard for my soma to cook tomorrow. To the cabbage moth doing her thing. So I really want to spray this plant, but I'm not gonna spray it until after I harvest the leaves for the soma tomorrow. I was gonna do it everything else, but I practice what I preach, and I've been telling y'all how delicious raw collard leaves can be when they're fresh off the plant, as opposed to after sitting a while and then they develop a little bitterness. So I'm waiting until tomorrow when I'm ready to cook it, because I can't cook it tonight. Well, I can't cook it tonight. I'm not going to cook it tonight. Yeah, that moringa is harvested. You know, the weather's doing what it do. I need to plant another pea over here. Watered these guys because it has a couple of few more okra that it wants to grow for me, that it wants to produce for me. So I'm gonna let it. These 2 have solitary red okra on there. There's not much to it, or there is a little to it, but I'm organized enough for it. It's just a quick run through everything. Basic bitch botanicals. So if you suggest me to anybody and say, this lady can give you some great tips, if they ask if I'm a member of the BBB, you can tell them, yeah. That's why I love these sandals. Flip them over. Ooh, man, look what I would have stepped on. The sandals even saved my life. Oh. The sandals even saved my life. Look. The staple. I would have stepped on there with my heel. It would have been over.